Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we're going to be doing a full body workout using just two 5-pound weights. Let's start out laying on the mat, grab one of your weights. We're going to start off with some ab activation. We're going to be doing some sit-ups with our hands above our head. You come on down, arms long, reaching up. You should feel this in your abs. Definitely have to hold this up from not touching the ground, and we'll come on up and we'll do 12 sit-ups, keeping arms above, kind of like above your forehead, and then as you come down, reaching out a little bit more for a deeper dip and back up. Squeezing your core to lift yourself up, keeping your feet flat on the ground. Nice and slow and controlled. 6, 11, and last one through 12. Perfect. We're going to do some Russian twists, holding the weight in our hands. Feet can be lifted or they can stay flat on the mat. I'm going to lift mine just a few inches up. Hands together, holding each other the weight, and we'll just twist. Don't have to touch the ground, but just hovering a few inches off. And we're going to go for 6 on each side. And that was 6. Bring your feet down, and we're going to do a bit of a V-stretch with an extension. So you're going to hold the weight into your chest, feet off the ground, extending your legs and bringing them back in, kind of balancing on your tailbone. And we're going to do 8. Last one, 8. Whew. Hopefully you're feeling that in your abs. We're going to go a bit into some lower abs. So laying down on the mat, I like to have my feet or my hands just under my tailbone here. We're going to do some leg lifts, feet straight out, and let's go for 8. Legs as straight as you can, feet coming down together, legs are zipped. We're just hovering a few inches off the ground. Seven, and last one for 8. Perfect. We're gonna come on up, we're gonna switch facing the mat this time. We're gonna go into our plank position. We're gonna do some side hip dips. Plank position, you can be on your arms, your forearms, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And whenever you're ready, into a plank position and dip. Left and right. We're gonna go for 8 on each side. And 8. Knees down. Come on down to the mat. Quick little 2-second break here. We're going to do some pike planks now. Or sorry, plank pikes, whatever you want to call it. These are one of my favorite workouts. So as you notice, it's in all my videos because working out should be fun. So for this one, remember, you're going to be lifting up as if someone's pulling the string from the bottom of your tailbone. Whenever you're ready, into a plank position, squeezing your core, lifting up, gazing down towards your toes, coming back into plank. We'll go for 8. Seven, Come on down. We're gonna do a few side planks. My least favorite, but I heard that a lot of people like side planks, so we're gonna incorporate a few more of them. We're gonna go into a side plank. We're going to just extend up and do a little bit of a dip so we get some movement. I'm not a huge fan of like holding on to a plank position. I enjoy that movement. So one foot in front of the other, that's how I like to help lift myself up. Other hand can be on your hip. I like to have my hand parallel to the shorter end of the mat. Lift yourself up, and we're just gonna do some dips, engaging your side to help lift yourself up. Since it's not my favorite, we're gonna go for 6. So 5 and 6. Alrighty, same thing on the other side. One foot in front of the other to help get you into that plank position. Hand on your hip, and let's go for 6. And 6. Painful, but it's done. Okay, for the next part of this workout, we're going to be doing some workouts where we're moving multiple parts of our body and engaging our lower body as well as our upper body. So we're gonna grab our weights onto your knees, and for this one, you're gonna be using your legs to lift yourself up like this. Feet can be flat or your toes can be curled under. We're gonna lift up. Arms are parallel to the ground, bringing them in, out again, and come on down. So we're getting lower and upper body movement here, using the push and the momentum from your lower body to help your upper body get through this movement. So we're gonna go for 8. So that was actually just 1. It is a bit of a longer one, so that's where we go for 8 and see how it goes from there. And whenever you're ready, let's go. Up. 1. You're also probably engaging your core in this. That's great. Working out our whole body throughout this workout. 3. 7, and last one, 8. Perfect, come on down. We'll take a quick little break here. We're just gonna do 2 more of these before we go into different ones. The reason for this is just we're gonna be changing our position a lot, and I'm all for efficiency. So while we're in this position, we'll take our little break, and we'll do that again for 8. If you prefer to have the change instead of a repetitive thing at the same time, please let me know in the comments so I can make this workout more catered to you and your preferences. Catch my breath a little, and let's go for 8. So you're really activating different parts of your body. Your abs are engaged, your legs, your glutes, your arms, everything is engaged in here. If you're not feeling it, just try to flex that part. Get a little focus on that area to really engage that part of your body throughout this movement. Go. Let's tip forward. This is 7, and our last one, 8. Come on down, quick little breather, grab some water if you'd like. Let's go for our last set of 8. This is 7 and 8. I don't know about you, but I'm really feeling it in the arms there. Perfect. Next one here, we're going to be doing a different bit of a workout that's going to engage our legs and our glutes specifically, and our pectoral muscles along with the arms as always. Okay, so for this one, you'll be standing. Legs will be pretty wide. Arms are going to be straight out. As you dip onto one leg, you're going to bring your arms together and back out. So for me, I'd say the 5 is pretty up there in terms of working out my shoulders and arms on this. So we are just going to go for 5. Actually, we're going to go for 3 on one side and then 3 on the other side. So a total of 6. So legs as wide as it feels comfortable to do that dip motion. And doesn't seem like that much. Oh, after that one, I'm even like feeling it in my shoulders. Okay, and let's go. Arms out, dip, and up. 2, 3, and let's go for the other side. 3, 2, keep your arms lifted, and 1. Bring that weight down. I'm gonna drop them for a second just so I get that full break in between each set. You should be feeling that dip in your quads, engaging your glutes to push yourself back up. So you really are getting this full body workout today. We don't want to spend too much time in between there. As our heart rate's up, we're gonna keep moving. So let's go for 3 and 3. Nice and controlled. And 1. Bring that down. Drop the weights. Definitely feel it in my arms versus my legs, but we'll get there with the squat sequence coming up next. And we're on our final 6 leaves. Sets pass by quickly when you're having fun. All right, let's go. 4, 6.
Last night you were shooting pool, we were taking shots under the dim lights. Got a little
Ooh, we did it. We're gonna drop those down in the next sequence. It'll still be arms, but we'll modify slightly if we need to, or you can grab some lighter weights. I think I might do that, and my apologies for not saying that earlier when I said what do you need for today's workout. So it's not too late, you can grab your lighter weights. I have 2-3 pounds, so it'll be a total of 6 here. So we're gonna go for some squats here. You can do hip width distance squats, you can do wide leg squats. I prefer wide legs, so I'm gonna do that. Arms are gonna be in, but as we dip, we're gonna extend our arms out in front of us. And as we come back up, arms are gonna come in. So this is like in and out movement, engaging our shoulders and our arms. So I'm gonna have my toes pointed outwards, because I enjoy working out that part of my glute. I feel it gives me a more of a rounder shape. So you can do whatever you prefer. Let's go. So arms are gonna be in, weights are together, palms or fists together if you're not using weights. And let's go for a dip, arms out, and squeeze and come on back up. We're gonna go for 8 because squats are not so terrible, and I did go for lighter weights. If you're still using heavy, maybe you can try for 6, and maybe a little bit slower on the legs. Not sure how you want to balance that out. All right, let's go for 8. And last one. And in. If you're using a heavier weight, feel free to drop. Quick shake out of the legs. Let's go for that again. We'll go for 8. Arms in, the legs, drop the weights if you need to. And we're on the final one. I'll switch it up for the last one. I'll go for regular squats. Let's go for 8. 2. Let's let those down. We're done for the weights for the next little part here. The next time we're going to focus on some glutes. We're going to go for some lunges. Weights are optional in this because I wanted to just really focus on a leg workout because I feel like we got a lot done in our arms and shoulders. But now let's go for some focus areas on the legs and the glutes. So we're going to go for some lunges. We are going to pulse on these lunges. So if you are still using arms, you can go up, outwards, straight, up, whatever works for you. You can simply hold them in the middle. Alrighty, we're gonna go for 6. We're gonna pulse for 6, and then a full 6 again, and we're gonna switch sides. This is gonna be a bit of a tough one, so we are only gonna do 2 sets of these. We'll take a good break in between, a couple seconds here. And whenever you're ready, let's drop any foot forward, and then after just switch it for the second one. And we're gonna go, remember, 6, pulse 6, and pulse 6. Nice and slow. Actually, I don't know, that was kind of fast. Just in a way in which you're really activating your glutes and focusing on your quads. So this is the 6th one. We come on down. We're gonna pulse for 6. And let's go for a full 6. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. If you aren't feeling it right now, that's okay. You can go for a third set, or you can increase to the 8. And let's go for 6. And 1, we're going to come on down and pulse. 2 and 1, let's go for a full 6. And 1, okay, shake it out a little. I certainly felt it more on that second one, just given that you're in that position. And you tend to activate both legs. So we're gonna go for another same thing, same exact set. Bring your other leg forward, and let's get this done. And this is 1. We're going to come on down and pulse for 6. Full 6. Switch sides. Come on down, pulse for 6. Last bit here, we're going to do some donkey kicks. Further focus on those glutes. And you'll notice I do this workout a lot in my sets or in my routines. And that's because something that I like to focus on. If there's something you want to focus more on, like your arms or certain areas of your legs or calves, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely add those into the sets. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit heavy. For the first one, we're gonna go for 8, pulse for 8, and then full 8. We'll get rid of the weight, and then we'll do the same thing. So for these donkey kicks, and that's all we're gonna do. Still getting our workout in during this heat wave, but we won't go too intense. So come on down into your tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width distance apart. Lock in the weight behind your knee. And I like to have my toes pointed or flat to help really focus on my glutes as I'm lifting up. Back is pretty flat. Squeezing your glutes to lift the leg up. Simply just the 8 pulse, and then full 8 again. All right, whenever you're ready, let's go for 8. And 8, so at the top, let's pulse. And full 8. Try to keep your pelvis parallel to the ground. 7 and 8. Beauty. Switch sides. Lock that weight in to your opposite, behind your opposite knee. And let's do the same thing. If it starts to feel too easy, realign your pelvis and you'll feel it in your glutes again. Let's go. We're on 8. And we're at 8, let's pulse. And let's go for full 8. Perfect, let's take that weight out. Now that we're getting rid of the weight, going into our cool down a little, but still finishing off our focused areas, we're going to do 8 of the same thing with no weight, except this time we're going to follow it up with 8 fire hydrants. The same thing though, so it's going to be 8 full, 8 pulses, and then 8 full. All on the same side, then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just follow along with me, and I will guide you. So we'll go back into our tabletop position. Try to keep your back straight and pelvis aligned to the ground. Okay, let's go for the same thing. Donkey kicks. This is 7. This is 8. We're going to stay up there, pulse for 8. And full 8. And this is our 8th one. Come on down, don't drop it into a fire hydrant for 8. This is 1, pulse up there for 8. And full 8. Okay, come on down. We're going to go to a quick child's pose, giving our lower back and pelvis a little quick stretch, our glutes a stretch. Because I definitely need one after that focus on one side, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Whenever you are ready. And let's go. Donkey kicks, remember we're starting there. Let's go for 8. This is 8. We're going to pulse at the top. Full 8. And 1. Remember, we're going to go straight into our fire hydrants now for 8. And this is our 1. Stay up there, pulse for 8. And full 8. And our final 8. And last one, come on down. Legs, knees pointed outwards, come on down to a quick child's pose stretch. Give that lower back, pelvis, and glutes a stretch, taking a deep breath, and as you breathe out, sinking deeper into your mat. We're gonna be here for a few breaths. Final deep breath in, and as you exhale, melting into your mat. Come on onto your palms, toes curl under, knees can point forward, lifting yourself into a downward dog. Planting each heel alternatively towards the bottom of the mat, giving your hamstrings a stretch. Feeling the stretch in your lower back. You can point the knee that's coming in to the outer end of the mat. The opposite side, you'll feel a deeper stretch in your lower back as well. Final few moments here. Walk your feet towards your hands. We're going to go into a quick ragdoll pose, grabbing your elbows, letting loose, swaying side to side. Reaching as low as you can, grabbing your legs at the lowest point that you can, pulling your body in, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. As you breathe out, trying to melt deeper into the stretch. Take your deep breath in, flat back. Reach up, nice and slow. Don't want to get lightheaded here. Breathing out, hands to your chest. One more deep breath in, reaching up. As you breathe out, let's take a seat into the mat, cross-legged. Shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, lifting your right hand up and over, side stretch here. Continuing to take deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in, reaching both hands up. Exhale, side stretch to the other side. Deep breaths in and out. Deep breath in, both hands up. Exhale to center. And we're all done for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of next time. See ya!